Hey everyone, my name is Kathy and I'm part of the customer success team at Scrubbi. What is customer success and what do we do? Well, the name kind of says it all. Our goal is to ensure that customers have a great experience at every appointment. We are the team responsible for following up and responding to client reviews. We hear the good, the bad, and the ugly of all the appointments. There are many factors that contribute to a successful appointment. However, one of the biggest reasons for our success is our amazing cleaning professionals and how hard you work every day. Today, we want to share some ways to set you up for success at every appointment. Now I'll pass things off to Brett.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Brett, and I am part of the customer success team as well. As Kathy mentioned, today we're going to talk about how to set yourself up for success at every appointment. We know cleaning is hard work, and our plan today is to pass along some useful information which will maximize your impressions with clients and your ratings. Our customer success department reads and responds to hundreds of reviews a week, and we have a very strong understanding of both what makes appointments successful as well as where common issues occur. We will also be discussing a few other points that are closely tied to the cleaning experience, which will include basic etiquette, as well as how to handle certain difficult situations. Lastly, we will wrap things up with some Q&A and hope you all have some questions or situations perhaps you'd like to share and discuss. Now, before we get started, I would like to briefly mention the first and most important rule is that our support team will always be there for you and will do anything in their power to assist you. If you are ever unsure about what to do or have a question regarding an appointment, please give them a call or send them an email and they will be more than happy to help. With that being said, let's start out by touching on just a few points of basic etiquette before you even begin your cleaning appointment. When you first arrive at a client's home, introduce yourself and tell them you're from Scrubbi. Remember, you're a Scrubbi ambassador. This is your first chance to make a strong impression. Additionally, upon entering a client's home, you should already be wearing your mask and should be taking your outdoor shoes off at the door. The last thing you should always do before starting an appointment is wash your hands. This is generally always a good idea, but with everything going on in the world, this is especially important. Now, I will turn things back over to Kathy, who will go over some tips and tricks for you to be more successful at each appointment.
The first thing we will talk about, and it sounds so obvious, please make sure to be thorough and complete every single item on the checklist. This includes add-ons. Always make sure to double check if add-on services have been included on the appointment. These are services that can be requested in addition to the normal checklist and are usually for specific purposes. You will notice it is more common with one-time and move-out appointments, as they often require these additional services to be completed. Another key thing to remember regarding your app is to always read the directions and pay attention to any specific notes relating to that particular appointment. Many clients will provide notes for priority areas or specific instructions relating to their home, and these are really important to them. Even knowing the name of their pets upon arrival can earn you some brownie points with the clients, as these are often included in the directions as well. Lastly, regarding the checklist in your appointments, while it is always great after introducing yourself to ask the client at the start of the appointment if there are any specific areas that are a priority for them, constantly asking them questions can make them lose confidence in you. Whenever possible, direct all your cleaning questions to support. Our clients pay for our services so they can disconnect from the cleaning experience as much as possible. Unless otherwise noted, please stick to the Scrubbi cleaning checklist. Remember, you are the cleaning professional and the expert at their home. The checklist is the best list.
Now we will speak about specific things you can do at a client's home that can set you apart at each appointment. A very easy way to do this is to treat each home as if it were your own. This is especially important for their main living space. We cannot stress enough how much clients love when you fold their blankets, fluff their pillows, and stage their home nicely during their appointment. It gives them that sense that a cleaning professional was just there as soon as they walk in the door. Little touches like this can go a long way to ensure client satisfaction. Another interesting piece of feedback we do always constantly receive is how important it is to clean the kitchen sink. Shining up their kitchen sink is a great way to make a positive initial impression for your clients, as it's often the first thing they notice when they come home. We are also all human, and nobody is perfect, and clients will often overlook a tiny thing or two you may have missed if you've taken the time to go above and beyond elsewhere. Here is a great example of a cleaning professional who took a few moments to arrange the stuffed animals on a child's bed.
It really doesn't even have to be anything elaborate, but clients really do notice and appreciate little personal touches you provide to go above and beyond at their appointments. Before the conclusion of your appointment, always take a few minutes to double check your work. You all work in a lot of homes, and missing things can be quite easy. We have found our most successful cleaning professionals always take a few minutes at the end of their appointment to go over their checklist one more time to ensure nothing has been missed. Afterwards, it will be easier to do a walkthrough with the client. Lastly, if the client is home at the end of the appointment, always make sure to say goodbye and offer to do a walkthrough with them. This will ensure that no areas were missed, and if any area needs a little touch-up, you are right there already. If they're not home, a little handwritten thank you note goes a long way to ensure client satisfaction. Here is a nice example of a handwritten note by one of our cleaning professionals, Chris Jonna. Now we want to talk about some of the common difficult situations you might find yourself in and let you know some of the best ways to deal with them. Brett will start us off by talking about hovering Harry.
So hovering Harry is a client who thinks they can clean their home better than you can. They want to watch every move you make and offer lots of suggestions as you work. They waste your time with interruptions and don't let you focus on the job at hand. Honestly, some people have a hard time letting someone else clean their home. These people just need reassurance, and you also need to be firm with them so you can get your work done. The best thing you can do in this situation is to say something along the lines of, "I appreciate that you want to inspect the service. I'll be more than happy to do a walkthrough with you at the end of the appointment. For now, I need some space to work so that my time management is not affected." Now let's move on to our next special client, and we'll call her asking for extra add-on Ariel. This is the client who thinks they can sneak in extra add-ons just by asking you at the appointment. If a client asks you to do extra add-ons that were not included in the job, simply let the client know that it wasn't included in the appointment, but they can have it if they request it by calling into head office. Now, we will speak about specific product Patricia. While we don't have any problem with the client requesting we use their products that they supply for their appointments, as an eco-friendly company, we do not use products that contain either bleach or ammonia. If you do come across Patricia, you have every right to decline this request, and please do let the support team know about this as well.
Next up on our list is meticulous Mona. You walk into the home and it looks like a cleaning professional was just there. The home is already super clean. You wipe a surface and the cloth is still white. This is the trap of the super clean home. These are the people who already clean their homes every day, and they want you to do a super deep clean. They may even ask you to do ridiculous things like scrub their tile grout with a toothbrush or use a toothpick on baseboard grooves. The best way to handle this situation is first, don't be fooled into thinking this will be an easy job because the house is already clean. That is mistake number one. These are the extra picky clients. You do need to clean every surface, even if it already looks clean. However, with that being said, you don't ever have to do things like clean with a toothbrush or toothpick or spot clean a floor while on your hands and knees. Our next client is Creepy Chris. Creepy Chris is the person who just makes you feel uncomfortable. They could be staring at you while you clean or making offhand comments that make you feel uncomfortable. This, of course, is a little trickier and depends on the exact situation. But what we want to stress most importantly is if you feel uncomfortable at an appointment for any reason, call head office. We will have your back and we will let the client know that you had to leave. We absolutely do not want you in a situation where you feel uncomfortable. We are here for you. Disaster Dan. Disaster Dan is the person who did not listen to what our cleaning service entails and expects a miracle worker to come to his home. While these clients are few and far between, they do come up on occasion, and the last thing we want or expect is for you to stay there as we are not the right fit for their home and cannot provide the service they need. In these situations, take a few photos, email them to support, and explain the situation.
Well, that wraps up the presentation portion for today. On behalf of everyone here at Scrubbi, we want to quickly take a moment to thank you for all the hard work you do every day and for being the face of Scrubbi. We appreciate every one of you.